Let's react to this one. It looks pretty cool. It's not really analog horror, and there's actually somebody talking. Let's react to this. The fear space. I love space personally. I think space is pretty cool. Pretty tough. Oh, that's cool. Mm. There's so much back there. Mm. Mm. Okay, that's tough. There is no such thing as empty space. There is no such thing as empty space. If you really think so, if you really think about it, space isn't even that like space isn't empty at all. Technically, if you actually want to like get into it. Oh, definitely, definitely. We're just like screwing it up with our decisions as human beings. Mm. I thought it was Mars, not Jupiter. Unless it's also there's also one on Jupiter. Mm. Mm. That is kind of embarrassing. Yeah, that's insanity. But that's not as insane as other planets. Mm-hmm. Black holes are terrifying. Imagine getting sucked into a black hole. Not even black holes, white holes. White holes are terrifying. White holes are Imagine experiencing a supernova. Like you're just floating through space. You, it's that like, predicament where you like, um, you can live forever, or like, it like die tomorrow or live forever or something like that, and you choose to live forever. Um, That means you live through everything, the destruction of Earth, you're just floating throughout space. You experience billions of supernovas, you experience billions of black holes, you get sucked through black holes. They like distort your bodies in ways you could never imagine. But yet you're still alive. And you have to endure all that. It's insane. But once again, there's like wormholes in space that like can take you to a whole other universe. I am yeah, so it's kind of like the new Stranger Things season. The new Stranger Things season, it revealed that the Upside Down is really just a wormhole of that's connecting four different dimensions together. So hypothetically, you slip through a time stream in um, space, and you go through a wormhole. The wormhole will like I don't know how to describe it, but the wormhole will take you to a whole other universe. It could be like the Upside Down, where you're in this universe, but then you go through this thing, and it brings you to a place just like Earth. Even it could bring you to literally Earth, all over again from a different universe where everything's different. Earth survived, like whatever happened to Earth, that like that survived, and you're still alive on this planet. Everybody you know and love is still alive on this planet. Um, of course, there's gonna be death, obviously, because well, it's bound to happen. But like, if you really think about it, there's infinite possibilities. We have never actually we've. It's crazy to say, but we need to focus on our planet first before we focus on space. I love space and all, but like, and it, and it's insane, but like, we have we have so much on Earth that we probably haven't discovered. We've discovered more of space than we have of our own ocean, which is insane. Personally, I think that um we should definitely have like NASA go explore space, go explore the ocean again. I feel like something was so bad down there that they just like decided to give up on that whole thing. Like what was down there that made them give up on all of that? NASA was a ocean exploring company at first, so I don't know. Also, I want to believe that aliens exist in like this current timeline, but like even from their planet, say they have like a ginormous mic, but like ginormous scope pointed directly at our planet, and they can see us perfectly. It would be so far behind compared to like now. It would be still like dinosaur times, which is insane. So they'd come here thinking, oh yeah, there's no intelligent beings. We can easily take over this planet. It looks sustainable for life. But like they come down here, they see that there's actual humans and stuff. As they get closer and closer, they see the world like advance in like milliseconds. And like they'd be so confused. But I mean, at this point, they've probably conquered so many planets that this isn't even like remotely weird for them. This has happened before. So I don't know. I want to believe that aliens are real, but at the same time, I'm a God-fearing Christian man. So that's kind of contradicting myself. Um, who knows? God could have always experimented before us, and they just never wrote it in the Bible. Yeah, the sun is kind of insane. Yeah, I don't know how we literally got it so perfect. Yeah, I don't. I. Jeez, bro. And imagine a human against the sun. Imagine a human against the sun. Whew. We even get close to the sun, we're scorched. We're literally perfect. Oh, it is. It is. Even Beetlejuice is unbelievably small if you really think about it. UY Scooty. Oh my goodness, that's nice. Oh my, now show Earth compared to it, maybe? The question mark, it's like a tiny speck. The sun is a tiny speck. Jeez, bro. Oh, 1 pixel. Jeez, bro. Imagine going to some universe and like seeing this. Jeez. That's insane. Mm. Yeah, that's always confusing me. Like we don't know exactly what's in the middle of the sun. Like the sun obviously has a core. Like everything has a core. We can't get anywhere close to the sun without burning up. What if one sun is an entire universe? Have has anybody ever thought about that? Like I doubt this is like anything close to true, but like what if inside of the core of the sun is just another universe caved off, and it just like continues going up. Inside of every single star is like a whole other universe, and then they have their own sun inside of it, and it's just another universe. And it just continues going on and on and on. You know, like I don't know, but like it could be a thing. You never know. It's space. It's space. We don't know anything. Mm. Mm-hmm. Tiny. Mm-hmm. Ton 618. Mm-hmm. Yep. No, we can't. Jeez. Isn't tons. Wait. What? How do we even find this stuff? Is there any pictures of ton? Is there any pictures of ton 618? Like at all? Ton 618. It looks like nothing from far away. It looks like absolutely nothing. Isn't that insanity? It looks like nothing. It literally looks like nothing. But it is one of the. It's. Oh my goodness. Black holes are like the most terrifying thing possible. Like to even conceive. Like, if you think about it, they're just. It's so weird. Mm. Oh yeah, they're beautiful. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. The void. Yep. Super void from distances. Yeah. Once again, it's not empty. Like it's there's no emptiness if you really think about it. There is void. There's void, but it's not empty. Void is not empty. It's void. It it's weird to say that because when you think of void, you think of nothing. But void is still something. There is still stuff inside of void. The Andromeda. Yeah. They're actually they're colliding. Yeah. And in a couple billion years, you won't have to travel anywhere because they'll be connected. Mm, that's insane. Mm. I'm terrified of the ocean and like tight spaces. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, big time, big time, big time. Super void. Okay, that's the weird thing. I've never actually heard anybody use the term super void in the. Jeez, there's nothing in there. Well, there's things in there, but like essentially nothing. Jeez. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, except for the Andromeda and QA, or they'll be moving towards us. Mm, mm. Yep. Yep. What happens when a wait? What happens when a black hole dies out? Does anybody know? It slowly evaporates through Hawking radiation, emitting particles and energy shrinking over eons and eventually disappearing. In the final, with its final moments potentially involving a burst of radiation, though theories suggest the information about what Vel- Velen might be lost or encoded in the radiation, a puzzle from an information paradox. So it just burns off and then disappears, basically. It just becomes nothing except for radiation, apparently. Mm. Time decay, the death of our universe. Mm. 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 Super vampires? The, oh, mm. I thought so. Supernovas interest me a lot. Yeah, black holes. Let's see. Just say we're lucky. Oh, he doesn't get one of those. Black holes. Mm. Mm-hmm. My door. Yeah. Mm. Black door. Really? Okay, that's tough. I've never heard of a black dwarf before. Heard of white dwarfs, black holes. but I've never heard of black. Mm. Okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Uh-huh. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm. Jeez. That is ridiculous. Jeez. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright. Mm-hmm. 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 That's insanity. How big the universe really is. Oh. Mm-hmm. 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 That's insane. Well, what? Waiting for us to screw up? Huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just waited for everything. That's real. Mm-hmm. Bravo. Hats off to that video. That was a great video. Okay, chat. Well, I think I'm gonna end the stream there.